Under the new chapter of Business Statistics, today the topic is measures of dispersion. Average is very useful measure of central tendency of a series and a representative single figure of the series is obtained by it. However, average frequency distribution या मैग्नीट्यूड का प्रॉपर इंफॉर्मेशन देता है उस सीरीज़ का जो एवरेज पे बेसिस होते हैं. तो इस वाइडर एस्पेक्ट के लिए जब हमें मेज़र करना पड़ता है डिस्पर्जन, देन देर आर सम अदर टेक्निक्स जो डिस्पर्जन्स को मेज़र करती है. ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ सेंट्रल टेंडेंसी और एवरेज, द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ स्टैटिस्टिकल सीरीज कैन बी ऑफ टू टाइप्स. देयर एवरेज मे बी द सेम बट इंफॉर्मेटिव. इंफॉर्मेशन जो हो सकती है वो डिफरेंट हो सकती है. देयर एवरेजेस में डिफर बट द फॉर्मेशन ऑफ द आइटम्स मे बी द सेम. सो अगर हम मीनिंग एंड डेफिनेशन की बात करें, सो द लिटरल मीनिंग ऑफ द वर्ड डिस्पर्जन इज स्कैटर्डनेस, जहाँ पे हम एक आइडिया लेते हैं होमोजेनिटी का, लाइक कितना कम्पैक्टनेस है, कितना स्कैटर्डनेस है सीरीज़ में, डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन सीरीज़ में. और अगर कुछ और डेफिनेशन को अगर हम देखें तो अकॉर्डिंग टू ए एल बाउले, dispersion is the measure of the variation of the items. Here we can say कि जहाँ पर हम एक्सटेंट कि कोई भी इंडिविजुअल आइटम्स कितना वेरी कर रहा है उस एक्सटेंट को स्टडी कर रहे हैं. सो दैट इज ऑल्सो कम्स अंडर द डिग्री कि एक न्यूमेरिकल डेटा कितना स्प्रेड अबाउट कर रहा है उस एवरेज को. इट इज़ कॉल्ड द वेरिएशन और डिस्पर्सन ऑफ दैट डेटा. Hence, we can say that the term dispersion is used to indicate the facts that within a given group and items differ from one another, जो size के according भी differ हो सकते हैं. And secondly, you can say there is lack of uniformity in their sizes too. Next, what we can say कि एक तरह का जनरल सेंस अगर डिस्पर्जन को रेफर किया जाए तो हम वेरिएशन की बात कर रहे हैं कि डेटा के साइज में, उसके आइटम्स में कितना वेरिएशन है. इट इंडिकेट्स दैट द साइज ऑफ वैल्यू ऑफ आइटम्स इन अ सीरीज इज नॉट यूनिफॉर्म. सो इट इज़ इम्पॉर्टेंट कि आप एवरेजेस को उसका डिस्पर्जन स्टडी करो. सो द रीज़न इज दैट मेजर ऑफ डिस्पर्जन्स आर बेस्ड ऑन द एवरेज ऑफ द डेविएशन ऑफ द डिफरेंट वैल्यूज फ्रॉम देयर एवरेजेस. Well, this was the meaning of the definition of dispersion. So actually, why we need the studying of dispersion, what are the objective and importance of dispersions, are basically to judge the reliability, to make a comparative study of variation of two series, to control the variability. You can say that it is the basic of other statistical measures also, क्योंकि इसी के बेसिस पे आप स्टैटिस्टिकल मेजर्स सच एज स्कीमनेस, कोरिलेशन, रिग्रेशन, क्वालिटी कंट्रोल एटसेट्रा को स्टडी कर सकते हैं. Thus, it is clear that measure of dispersion are very important in order to clarify the nature of a set of data, and these measures contribute significantly to various other statistical measures and technique. We can say कि एक ट्रू रिप्रेजेंटेटिव डेटा के हम एवरेजेस को नहीं कह सकते हैं जहाँ पे अनरिलायबिलिटी क्रिएट हो जाती है. तो इस केस में डिस्पर्जन्स आर यूजफुल. नाउ कमिंग टू द नेक्स्ट पार्ट, if we say what are the properties and type of dispersion, so before that you can say that an ideal measure of dispersion should possess some qualities or some properties. That first is it should be rigidly defined, it should be easy to understand and simple to calculate, it should be based on all the items of the series, it should be amendable to further mathematical treatments, it should be least affected by fluctuations in sampling, and lastly you can say it should not be affected much by the extreme observation. Well, good averages always represent these features, these qualities. Moving to the types and moving to the classifications. So you can say when we divide the dispersion into two parts, first one is the absolute one and another one the relative one. Absolute, it measures the dispersion expressed in the same unit in which data of series is given. On the other hand, you can say the relative one measures dispersion expressed in the percentage or the ratio. Well, it is also said that it is the coefficient of the dispersion. Well, if we extend the dispersion, then you can say there are three main methods while calculating it. First, you can say the range, another the interquartile range and the quartile deviation, and the third method and the popular method is the mean deviation. Well, the merit of range is very first of all, before discussing the merit of range, you can say that it is the simplest method of dispersion, जहाँ पर आपको maximum and minimum का difference check करना पड़ता है. It is defined as the difference between two extreme observation of the distribution. In other words, we can say that the range of a set of data is the difference between the largest and the smallest value in the set. Well, इसके अकॉर्डिंग अगर हम बात करें तो ये एक सिंपलेस्ट मेथड है, एक इसका एक मेरिट है. इट इज़ वेरी रिजिडली डिफाइंड एंड इट शोज द ब्रॉड पिक्चर ऑफ डेटा. द यूजेस ऑफ रेंजेस आर दैट इट shows the quality control among different control charts which are used in quality control, range control charts, R charts. They are very useful. And the uses of range is also in studying the fluctuation in share prices. So you can say range is widely used in studying the fluctuation in share prices. क्योंकि ये study कर रहा है minimum और maximum prices को, so ये definitely यहाँ पे mention करता है. Another use of range is in weather forecasting. We can say that it is very convenient measure in giving information about the actual temperature and its forecasting. In addition, if I say that range is widely used in our day-to-day life also, whenever we have to see the prices, the changes of rate prices, average salary of workers. So जहाँ पर भी range की बात हो रही है, either in the case of individual series, so here the range is very popular method. On the other hand, there is also a technique which is known as the coefficient of range. Coefficient of range is actually the relative measure जो study करता है L minus n upon L plus S. So again you can say कि it shows the very clear picture and very dependent picture. एक range जो difference एक upper limit और high limit में show करता है, that is also be calculated by the coefficient of range. Well, moving to the other part, whenever we have to study the individual series, तो उसमें जो method popular हैं, that is first of all is the interquartile range, which is also called the IQ range. Here the IQ range studies the difference between the upper quartile, which is called the Q3, and the lower quartile, which is Q1. So यहाँ पर interquartile range को हम लेके चलते हैं और जब भी इसका variation check करना है, then the QD is the useful technique. It is the half the difference between the upper and the lower quartile. That simply is shown by the formula Q3 minus Q1 upon 2. Well, the relative measure of quartile deviation is called the coefficient of quartile deviation, and the formula would be Q3 minus Q1 upon Q3 plus Q1. Well, this you can say that the range method, the coefficient of range, interquartile and quartile deviation are the simplest method which are actually showing the true picture of the distribution. Moving to the another method that is known as the mean deviation. Again, mean deviation is also known as the average deviation or first moment of dispersion. Well, mean deviation जो भी series की arithmetic average है जो vary करती है central tendency से, either mean, median or mode. So while taking deviation mathematical sign, हम यहाँ पे plus और minus sign को ignore कर देते हैं. Hence, we can say the mean deviation or MD of a series is the arithmetic mean of their deviation from an average value, either mean or median. तो यहाँ पर deviation हमारे average amount को scatter करता है wherever we have to see the items in the distribution, और ignore किया जाता है deviations के sign को. The average that is taken of the scatter is an arithmetic mean, while accounts for the facts that this measure is often called the mean deviation. Well, what are the precautions while calculating the MD? तो यहाँ पे as I say theoretically MD जो compute किया जाता है that is on the basis of deviation or any of the three averages. तो यहाँ पे यूजेस ऑफ एवरेजेस होता है जो मीन, मीडियन या मोड हो सकता है, बट इन प्रैक्टिस मोड इज़ नॉट यूज्ड बिकॉज एट मैनी टाइम्स मोड की वैल्यू अनसर्टेन होती है, इनडिटर्मिनेंट होती है. वेल वी कैन से कि जो वाइड एप्लीकेशन मीन की स्टैटिस्टिक्स की है मेजर ऑफ सेंट्रल टेंडेंसी में, सो यू कैन से मीन डेविएशन इज जनरली कंप्यूटेड फ्रॉम मीन. अनदर थिंग which we should consider that ignoring the algebraic signs, we have to check the coefficient of MD, and for computing coefficient of MD, the absolute measure जो भी होता है should be divided by the average from which deviations were obtained. And another thing you can say, we have to use the notations also. We can say that mean deviation is denoted by the Greek letter that is also called the small delta. If deviations are taken from mean, it may be denoted as delta x, and in case of deviation from median, so we will take it as a delta m. Well, जो uses अगर mean deviation की बात करें तो in spite of its mathematical uses, MD is widely used in economics and business statistics. This measure is very useful in estimating the inequalities in the distribution of wealth, forecasting business cycles, etc. It is also good for small sample studies where elaborate statistical analysis is not required. Well, so these are some formulas for calculating the coefficient of mean deviation and the deviation. So as I say, whenever we have to take the MD from median, so you have to take this total frequencies, and x will be minus by the median and divided by sigma f. While about mode, then the total of frequencies and the x is x minus mode, and again it is divided by sigma f. While calculation coefficient of mean deviation, if we are taking the mean, then we will take the MD from mean and it will be divided by mean. And if we are taking the coefficient of MD from about median, then MD from median will be divided by the median. So you can say that this mean deviation is the good tool and the good technique for calculating the dispersion. While the another and the important factor which studies the dispersion is also known as the standard deviation. Well, standard deviation is an ideal, scientific and most popular measure of dispersion. It was first used by Carl Pearson in the year of 1893. What is standard deviation? Standard deviation is nothing. It is actually the square root of the arithmetic mean of the squares of deviation of items from their arithmetic mean. स्टैंडर्ड डेविएशन को एक वेरिएंस का पॉजिटिव स्क्वायर रूट भी कहा जाता है, बिकॉज ये सारे आइटम्स जितने भी सीरीज में होती हैं उस पर बेस्ड करता है. एंड जो डेविएशन होता है, दे आर ऑलवेज टेकन फ्रॉम द अर्थमेटिक मीन विच इज रिजल्टली डिफाइंड मेजर्स ऑफ सेंट्रल टेंडेंसी. हियर द algebraic signs plus and minus are considered while taking deviations, and thus you can say that SD is fully capable for further algebraic treatment. Now the question comes, why standard deviation is more popular? So SD is most popular among various measures of dispersion because range is based on two extreme values of the series. ये और वैल्यूज़ को इग्नोर कर देता है, जैसे क्वार्टाइल डेविएशन सिर्फ 50% मिडिल पे फोकस करता है एंड अदर आइटम्स आर लेफ्ट आउट. Mean deviation is based on all values, but at the same time of calculating deviation, आप algebraic signs plus and minus को ignore कर देते हैं. Moreover, its value is also not certain because it can be computed on the basis of any average, mean, median or mode. So we can say that standard deviation is free from all these limitations. That is why this measure is most popular. While there are certain merits of standard deviation, that first of all it is based on all values. जो आपकी वैल्यूज़ हैं सीरीज़ की वो एक रिलायबल मेज़र करती हैं डिस्पर्जन का. सेकेंडली वी कैन से दैट इट यूज इन हायर एल्जेब्रिक एनालिसिस, जहाँ पर भी आपको स्कीवनेस, कोरिलेशन, रिग्रेशन, टेस्ट ऑफ सिग्निफिकेंट एड्रेस एट्सेट्रा स्टडी करना होता है. सो यू कैन से दैट इट इज़ कंप्यूटेड ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ SD. एंड अनदर मेरिट इज़ ये लेस इन्फ्लुएंस करता है सैम्पलिंग से. ये आपका जितना भी फ्लक्चुएशन होता है सैम्पलिंग में वो अदर मेजर ऑफ डिस्पर्जन से इसके कंपैरेटिवली कम होता है. and determination of the area of normal distribution. We can say the standard deviation is spatially related to the area of normal curves. Hence, the area of this curve is clearly determined on the basis of standard deviation. Well, there are certain formulas which we can see on the screen which shows the computation of standard deviation. So, if the case is direct method, तब आप standard deviation sigma d square upon n लेके करते हैं. Whenever you have to compute the coefficient of SD, then SD is divided by the mean. Well, in case of the other methods, we have to take the combined standard deviation, also the variance. Variance is the another method of dispersion जो standard deviation का ही square होता है. Hence, the formula is variance equals to SD upon square. So, variance is also useful in case of combined standard deviation, जहाँ पे standard deviation of first group, second group इस तरह से so on study करते हैं. So, that's all for today. Thank you.